Hello, welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. Let's go to Sudan, where the National Army recaptures a certain headquarters. Soldiers from Sudan's National Army has recaptured the headquarters of the state broadcasting in Omdurman, a city just across the capital of Khartoum. This is a symbolic breakthrough for the National Army in its 11th month civil war with the Rapid Support Forces. The RSF had held the headquarters since just after fighting broke out back on April 15, 2023. The conflict in Sudan has led to 8 million people being displaced. Videos being shared on social media show soldiers celebrating outside the state broadcasting in Omdurman. The conflict erupted last April following a disagreement between the head of the National Army and the head of the Rapid Support Forces over internally backed political plan to move towards civilian rule. Those in Sudan, let us know if where do you think that this is going to go? Let's go to Kenya, where police deployment to Haiti has been delayed. It remains unclear if Kenya will still send police officers to Haiti following the resignation of the prime minister. This is according to the Interior Cabinet Secretary. On Monday, the government official stated that Kenya was at the tail end on police deployment plans. According to a statement made from the official, quote unquote, the status is as you know it. There was a small court matter which has been resolved. The court said that we needed to have a reciprocal agreement with Haiti. That reciprocal agreement was signed more than a week ago.
The status is as you know it. There was a small court matter. That small matter has been resolved because the court said we needed to have a reciprocal agreement with Haiti. That reciprocal agreement has already been signed about a week ago. So we are now in the pre-deployment stage. All the other programs are in place, including the status of forces agreement and the laws on detention, arrests, and other enforcement measures are now in place. The standard operation procedures are in place, and Kenyan police officers will be just part of the multinational security mission in Haiti.
Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry had resigned yesterday under the immense pressure of anti-government rebels and advice from Caribbean leaders. Those in Kenya, let us know on which side that you're on, whether you feel that the government should push for police deployment or if you're against it. We want to hear from you. Let's go to the Caribbean. And there we go to Haiti, where the prime minister has resigned. The unelected prime minister of Haiti, Ariel Henry, said Tuesday that he would resign. In a speech, Ariel Henry said his government would resign once a transitional government had been set up.
Hier, après Conseil des ministres à Soya, accepté pour le mettre en place un conseil présidentiel de transition. Membre conseil sa yo pral choisi après une entente entre différents secteurs de la vie nationale. Le gouvernement que m'a dirigé a retiré col immédiatement après installation conseil ça. Haïti besoin de la paix. Haïti besoin de stabilité. Haïti besoin d'un développement durable. Haïti besoin de rebâtir institutions démocratiques. M'a demandé tout haïtien à tout haïtien yo pour rester calme, cœur posé. Et pour faire tout ça capable pour que la paix retourne, de même que stabilité, tout ça n'est plus rapidement possible pour bien payer. Moi, je voulais remercier le peuple haïtien pour l'opportunité que le BAM, ainsi que toute équipe gouvernementale, pour le servir avec intégrité, sagesse et honneur.
The prime minister has been in Puerto Rico after being unable to enter his country Anti-government rebels launched a war which they claim was to ensure that the unelected prime minister and his government relinquish power. The timetable of the interim government remains unclear. The members of CARICOM have went on record and stated that they would not welcome any Haitian head of state that is against deployment of Kenyan police. Yesterday, CARICOM leaders met with the United States and Canadian officials, where the U.S. committed to $300 million in assistance to the multinational force being sent to Haiti. The resignation announcement follows weeks of spiraling violence, including prison breaks and an attack on the country's main airport. Last weekend, Haiti went into the state of emergency after gangs launched these attacks. Rebel leader Jimmy Cherize, known as Barbecue, stated that should the international community continue to intervene in Haiti's politics, then the rebels would continue their civil war. As news continues and continues to come in, Kush News will be here. Those in Haiti, let us know your thoughts. Do you feel that that was a surprise? Also, where do you stand? Do you feel that the Caribbean community at large and the international community should stay out of Haiti's politics? What do you think? When we come back, we'll have today's African proverb of the day. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Let's take a look at today's African proverb of the day, and it comes to us from Ethiopia. What's going on, Ethiopia? And it reads, when a strong man sends a message, he sends it with a weak man. Once again, when a strong man sends a message, he sends it with a weak man. Ethiopian proverb. Yeah, I mean, you look at the history of a lot of West African countries, Central African countries as well, as that, how colonization or even the enslavement period, it wasn't necessarily the king or queen that first stepped in those West African and Central African countries. It was, again, missionary people that were sent on quote unquote religious missions, and then the soldiers came later. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make it your best friend. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.